For the interview, I really wanted to interview a coach, so I did. I interviewed Brenda Williams. She's the volleyball head coach here at Olivet. Brenda got her degree in education in University of Alabama, Birmingham, and she also got her master's in University of Alabama, Birmingham. After getting her degree and her master's, she started working as a coach there in University of Alabama, and she also coached in a volleyball club. Brenda became the volleyball head coach here at Olivet in 1996, and she's not only a coach here at Olivet, she's also a professor in the Department of Exercise and Sports Science. Her record here at Olivet as a coach is pretty good so far, with 506 wins and 308 losses. Brenda, through all her coaching career, has been involved with a lot of professional associations, such as the American Volleyball Coaches Association Board of Directors and the USA Volleyball Board of Directors. And she has also earned a lot of awards and recognitions, such as the AVCA Mid-Central Region Coach of the Year in 2009 and the CCAC Coach of the Year for several years. In the interview, she explained me a little bit her philosophy as a coach, and then I asked her some questions. She told me that there are 4 principles that drive her coaching. The first principle is her relationship with God. She wants to show her players the importance of God in her life and how He has impacted her life. The second principle is seeing herself as an educator on the court. She tells her players that the main things to become a great champion in the court and in life is hard work, perseverance, sportsmanship, and faith. The third principle is to create an environment of competition. She says that you gotta practice very hard every day in order to improve and become a better player, and she also says that you gotta try to play the top teams in order to improve as a player and as a team. The last principle for her is related with academics. She wants her players to be great students and players. So she wants the perfect student athlete. In the questions, the first question that I asked her was what qualities do you look for in employees and volunteers, and what characteristics do you value most in an employee? She told me that she wants players that they are involved on the team, that they give everything for the team, they care about the team. She doesn't want those players that they just think about themselves and they don't really care about the team, and it's everything about them. And then the next question I asked her is how do you deal with conflict, and what is the best way to approach conflict in the workplace? First, she told me that she prays and asks for guidance. Then she looks at both sides in order to take the fairest decision. And finally, she takes the decision, trying to find the best solution for everyone. According to her, it's really important to look at both sides and be as fair as possible, so you can so you can take the most beneficial solution for everyone. The next question that I asked her is, how do you handle emotional stress at work? She says that the main thing is looking for what causes that stress. Once you know what causes that stress, you gotta see what you can change in order to reduce or avoid this stress. According to her, like, you cannot avoid these stressful situations in the workplace. There are many stressful situations in the workplace, and you gotta learn how to deal with it and find ways to change it. The last question that I asked her was what is the best way to take and give criticism. She told me that it's hard to give and receive criticisms. What she does is, when she has to tell something, or like something kind of negative to a player, she starts with a positive thing, then she tells her the negative thing, and then she tells the player another positive thing. So it's kind of the sandwich factor, she told me, like, that consists in starting with a positive thing, then negative thing, and then positive thing again. So because people is like really, like, they take like the negative things really bad, and like this why, like, she tries to say the positive things of the player as well, in order to hurt the player in the less possible way. Like, as I said, Coach Williams says that people usually takes more into account those negative things, and this is why you have to tell the positive things about them in order to tell and criticize them. I really like to interview Coach Williams, and it was a great experience. I think there are many things to learn about her, and she's a great example of a leader.